truck squat right there for sure. The Raptor R is officially 100% finished up.
We alone spent $17,770 on eBay.
Pairing a super light truck with this power, I think would even be better than the Raptor R's. Before this video gets started, we got some awesome news. So there's only 5 days left for your chance to take home that entire setup back there, plus 50 grand in cash. And we went to the dealership and we picked up this 2024 Raptor R, and we're tying this in with that giveaway. So for the rest of the giveaway, not only are you getting entered for that, but you're also getting entered for this, plus 20 grand in cash. This is a Raptor R supercharged beast right here. So this is increasing your chances of taking home one of these prizes. 2 winners, 2 epic prizes. Don't miss out. Check out goonsquad.com. Check out all the official rules, and good luck. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are gonna finish up the Raptor R 100%. And I know we said it previously, but this time we mean it. I mean, we got all the rest of the button-up pieces right here from the dealership. We got this piece for the grill. We got a bumper harness, some interior stuff, clock spring, and a few other little things. But I think we're gonna start with this front end. We're gonna button up this grill. We're gonna go ahead and wire up that front bumper, and then we can move on to our aftermarket stuff and pretty much just have this thing ready to rip around. And also, I think we'll have some time to do a price breakdown, which we're pretty cheap in this thing, and I think you guys will be impressed. So anyways, let's go ahead, probably get started with this front end, and we'll move around this whole entire thing. Light bar on. Check that out, guys. So we got this front end completely buttoned up, and look how good that looks with all the lights working in that front bumper. That's gonna be super bright at night. We got the skid plate on right there. We got our bracket on for the grill. We got all the little accessories installed in the grill, like the radar detection system right there. Look at that. We put it in the D of the Ford. That's pretty cool right there. And we got all the other ones in there. But man, it's just lined up perfectly. Everything snapped into place with all these new brackets. It's looking really good up front. We don't need anything else for the front end, do we?
Dude, that's it. That's done. Unless we want to do a hood decal, which that would look pretty sick.
Dude, that sucker is $1,200 from the dealership.
That's
just
insane.
For that decal, dude. I don't think we're gonna do that right there, dude. You can. That's about half of what a wrap job would cost.
Hey, I can make you a decal.
Decal or something. But anyways, right now we're gonna move on to the rest of our paint work. We got 3 more little pieces that's gonna allow us to pretty much throw on that handle and a few other little exterior pieces, and then we're gonna move on to the interior, throw in our new clock spring, airbag, put some stuff together in there, and I think that'll be it for all of our OEM parts.
right, so the truck is pretty much back to original spec right here. All the painted stuff is on the truck. We got the handle on, we got that little corner piece on, and the little button piece. And we were able to throw the entire door back together with like a new trim piece here. Then we did this new trim piece. Airbag is in with that new module in there. Everything works properly. The whole interior is done. Pretty much the truck is done right now, like originally, you know, other than the wheels. But we got something, because we're not done with this thing yet. We want this thing to look better, sound better, and perform better. So I say we show you guys what we're talking about.
First things first, we got these wheelwood brakes. It's gonna look amazing behind those wheels, and it's gonna perform amazing as well. We got an AWE exhaust. I think this is gonna work with all the modes, so you can make it quieter, louder when you want. And also, we had to go with the electronic side steps just because they're just nice and tucked away on the sides, and it just looks super clean when they go up. And we got our lift kit right here, which is the actual spring. It's one of the best lift kits you can get. It's gonna perform nice and smooth, and it's just gonna get this sucker looking just right. So we're gonna go ahead, crack all this stuff open, and we're probably gonna get started with the front end, the wheelwood brakes, and also the front lift. And we almost forgot, we got something real nice up in here.
How nice is it?
A little cherry on top. This thing just looks freaking great. You guys hear that rumble right there? Well, I'll tell you what, it just ain't loud enough. Time for an exhaust.
There is what we wanted, guys. Dude, that sounds amazing. A little bit more, you know, throatier and stuff like that. Not too crazy. All the modes work. That's the cool part about this exhaust.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I guess only 2 modes work, right? Quiet and loud now.
Yeah, you don't have like the 3 modes that big. Did you see how huge that thing was?
This thing's massive, dude.
That thing looks like, I don't even know what that, it looks like a water heater underneath your truck.
That's pointless right there. It has like a super quiet, and then a regular mode.
This is what you want right here, dude.
Heck
this
yeah.
Sounds perfect.
Golly.
We got the chrome tips on here. They didn't have black available, but they don't look bad. If anything, we can paint them, you know what I mean?
Exactly, dude. But sound is spot on.
It sounds like a Mustang, dude.
It does. I mean, this is the Mustang GT500 motor, you know?
Exactly what we wanted right
there. Sounds sick,
The
dude.
entire front end is all buttoned up. The lift is on. Everything's together. We even threw in the inner fenders and stuff like that. Look how good everything looks, man.
Dude.
This came out so good with the brakes.
The brakes are so sick.
I'm surprised Raptor R's don't come like stock from factory with bigger brakes, because the ones that are on it, man, those are hideous looking, dude.
I know, dude.
That looks like it should come from factory. Dude.
Heck yeah, either Brimbos or Willwoods, but that's perfect. Also got the upper control arm on right there, some billet ones.
They look good.
The bigger spring.
Braided brake line, all that's good stuff right there, man. This
Front end
thing
is good, but we got a little issue, dude.
Yes, we're gonna do the springs in the rear, you know, the whole entire kit, and then we noticed that the truck is a little tilted. Like on camera, you can kind of see it's tilted, which I thought maybe once we do the springs, they'll fix everything. But then we go to looking underneath, and these little like spring mounts that are on the axle, this one is actually bent down way further than this one. And we even measured it off the floor. It's like an inch down, which makes sense. It's like an inch down on the whole entire truck.
Yep, and it's super easy to replace. Literally, it just unbolts.
2 bolts, and you just swap it out. But
can't get it fast enough.
Can't get it fast enough. So we try to get in the fastest shipping. Should be a day or two. Once it comes in, we'll finish up the springs. But honestly, it doesn't look bad. It's not even that squatted either.
Yeah, it's just slightly squatted.
A little bit, dude.
Might just leave it like that, dude.
It may look clean. Once we fix that little spring, little mount, I think it may sit perfect. Who knows? We'll see. But the last thing that we got is what? Side steps, electronic side steps, and this thing should be done.
There it is, guys. The Raptor R is officially 100% finished up, minus the little parts that we couldn't get. So I'm not even gonna count that right there, but man, it's looking so sick. We got the side step working right there. That's a must right there, just all the way around, from the exhaust to the cold air, interior to the exterior. This is exactly how we envisioned this truck to turn out. And it's right here. And we got it for a fraction of what it would cost brand new. So it's time to get into the price breakdown. Let's show you guys what we got in this Raptor. All right, let's see what the stock one sounds like. All righty, let's hear the aftermarket.
Stock one's not bad though.
Honestly,
not bad. Sounds pretty good.
Not bad, but this one has a little bit more flow.
A little bit more flow, a little bit more grasp to it, you know what I mean? All right, so this thing is an absolute ripper with that exhaust, that cold air intake, just the whole truck, man. It looks good, it brakes next, and it drives amazing. I mean, I love this thing, but now it's time to tell you guys how much we spent on this thing, and it ended up being a little bit more than we anticipated. But after counting up all the receipts pretty much and all the eBay stuff, we alone spent $17,770 on eBay, which probably it's the most we've ever spent on an eBay.
Dude, eBay sponsor us, man.
But that's cheaper than the dealership because we bought like a used hood and stuff like that, a lot of good parts. And then we spent $16,170 at the dealership for all OEM stuff. And then I think,
what else? We got the price of the truck from the auction, right?
the price of the truck was what, like $50,000?
It's on the list right there, dude.
Oh yeah, right there, $50,000. I was like looking at this, all those numbers, man, that is just insane. In the grand total, $83,940, which is just insane to think about in a salvage title truck. But if you go to the dealer and you see this exact truck, lifted, wheels, tires, brakes, everything done to it, I think you're probably gonna look around like 130, 120, you know what
Easily,
I mean?
dude.
Easily. I mean, this truck is just amazing. They're not cheap, they hold their value, the Raptor R's. So I don't know, let us know if you guys would pay $83,000 for this truck and doing all the work to it.
Yeah.
'Cause that was a lot of work.
That was a lot of work. If you want to do something like this, just be prepared to do a ton of work. Paint work, just body work.
Body panels, frame work, dude. That was a whole lot of fun right there.
That's right,
We
dude.
got a perfect truck after all that said and done. So we're super pumped about it. So now guys, let's get into this top secret project that we've been hiding from you guys. Why the heck did we buy this smash TRX? And you can tell by the title of this video exactly why we bought it. We bought it to Hellcat swap that Raptor right there. We just had this crazy idea. Imagine a Raptor with a freaking Hellcat motor in it, with that whine, that power. I think that'd be insane, because pairing a super light truck with this power, I think would even be better than the Raptor R's, dude, because they are pretty powerful, pretty light, but I think this motor has a little bit more power and it's much easier to build. And you sounds better, sir.
Sounds better, honestly.
Can't forget the sound.
That is very true. The Hellcat whine is
imagine
unlike
that whine
anything.
coming from a Raptor, dude.
Exactly. So that was our vision. And also this Raptor right here, I think the motor has a weird tick to it. I don't know if it's just a timing chain.
I think the lifters and stuff are already, they're about to say goodbye.
I think so, because we've been driving this sucker for a long time. I think we already ripped it enough. You know what I mean? With that motor, I think it's time that thing needs to come out, and this thing, along with the transmission, needs to go in there. I think that'd be the most insane truck of all time. So
which, that was the plan.
That was the plan until we got to looking at this thing. It still might be the plan, but I guess we need to really look into this thing to see if this motor is good, because it's a lot more damaged than we thought, dude. I think the motor might be broken. Some stuff underneath might be broken, but let's just do a walk around. I mean, it's got some good parts on it. I mean, interior, let's see what this interior looks like. Looks pretty mint. Honestly, I think this is a low mileage truck right here.
But if you got a strap in the interior, you know this thing's been smashed.
Dude, it's pretty bad. It's like through that floorboard and everything. Got good doors. The back end is good. The rear axle is good as well. I mean, look at that, dude. That's a stout axle. I think it's stronger than the Raptors, dude.
I mean, it's a good truck.
Should we run the axle in there as well, or would that be too much work? Should we stay with that axle there, you know?
Hey, I say when we break that axle, then you get a new axle.
Then you upgrade it. But I mean, from this side right here, the bed is good. This is like a $10,000 bed. We paid, what, 20? Dude, I overpaid for this thing. You told me to give, what, 10 grand for this thing?
I said, man, it's not worth more than 10 grand,
dude. But me and some other guy were going back and forth. We ran it all the way up to 20 grand. I was thinking, like, dude, if he's wanting it, there's no way, you know, it can't be worth it.
Hey,
you
but
know?
parts guys, dude, they love stuff like this. You know what I mean? Tons of parts.
Yeah, I mean, the axle alone is like $5,000. The bed, I think, is $10,000, and then we got a bunch of other miscellaneous
doors,
so
interior.
I think even with the parts alone on this thing, it's worth it, but not for what we want to do. Honestly, I was hoping to have everything good, the motor good, the transmission good. But I mean, look at this damage right here, dude. This thing got sent, dude.
Oh my, is there even a motor in
Look
this?
how sideways that motor is. There's a motor here.
Is it good?
There's a good supercharger right there. I don't know if the motor is good, honestly.
She looks like if you get a forward shot, the motor's supposed to be right here. It's literally right here and pushed back.
Dude, this thing is just smacked. But I think what's the most important is to pick this thing up, see what's going on underneath, because you know, if you know the motor, I mean, there's a chance it could be savable.
If it's sitting like that, man,
I know, dude.
Bad things could happen with a motor like that.
Exactly.
Man.
But I say let's lift it up and see what's going on underneath this thing, dude.
Let's do it.
Might as well. Dang, this is sketchy, dude.
I think that's high enough.
All right, that's good right there. All right, we're gonna have to stand clear. But oh, dude, this gives us perfect vision under here.
Oh, dude.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing?
The transmission's sitting sideways.
What's that leaking right there? Oh, the transfer case is broken right there.
My, dude, look at that.
No.
The transmission's completely broken off of the engine.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the engine looks bad.
You think so? Is there a chance that is the bottom end good at least? Dude.
I wonder if the engine broke off or just the transmission broke, because I can't really tell.
Honestly,
the transmission is a goner, dude.
is it? And the transfer case, dude.
Oh, it's cracked there.
Yeah,
too.
that was what the money was right there. Literally, the drivetrain alone is like $5 grand. The motor is probably about another 7 to 8.
Yeah, and that's tranny fluid right there. That's what's leaking.
Dude, but I mean, drive shaft is good, ain't it?
Yep, just a drive shaft. That's about it.
Got a good rear axle, like we mentioned, dude. This
But
frame is toast.
If the motor's bad, transmission's bad, dude, that sucks.
But dude, what if we got just the engine and transmission? Because we definitely want the all-wheel drive, the 4x4 on this Raptor.
Well, or we can just get an engine and you can get an adapter plate to that transmission. Kind of use that transmission and stuff
That's
like that.
not a bad idea, dude.
That could be possible as well, but the only thing it's going to come down to is tearing out that engine. See, if it's savable, dude, we scored. If not, we're gonna have to do something else with this thing, dude.
Which there is another option. We already
another-
actually talked about this, and I think it's gonna be just as insane.
Yeah, there's another build option which I personally would love to see.
It's something you came up with, and honestly, I wouldn't mind it either. Maybe we'll tell them.
Yeah, I mean, we can. You want to tell them right now? So let us know, guys, if you guys would love to see that TRX engine or just a Hellcat engine in a Raptor, which that would be super cool to do. Or the other option is, which I've never heard about this before, is getting a Ram 2500 diesel and putting that bed on there and doing the TRX front end and making a diesel TRX. Even like use the interior and stuff like that. That would be super awesome to do something like that. Cummins TRX, which would be pretty epic.
Make it like off-roadable and stuff. Do like some sick
just
suspension on it.
Use the TRX dual exhaust. Try to make all that work. Just diesel smoke coming out the back.
I mean,
Would be
let us know. I guess you guys are gonna have to let us know in the comments, because if we do the TRX and the Raptor, it's gonna cost us a little more. Either way, it's gonna cost
it's
us.
gonna cost. I mean, there's two different type of projects.
But they're both sick.
They're both
dude.
gonna be sick.